Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Street Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to Peaky Blinders. This is season 2, episode 3. And after that last episode, it was a bit of an emotional one. I gotta say, obviously, it was Aunt Polly-centric episode, which I had no problem with because I love her character, but man, with all the stuff that she's been through, it's really hard to watch. She finally learned the fate of her children, and obviously her daughter had passed, so that was really hard to see. But the good news was her son is still alive, and he actually showed up at the end of the episode, and that's kind of where we left things off. But before we jump to this episode, I completely forgot to mention the appearance of Tom Hardy's character. That really caught me off guard because initially, when I actually got the picture for my thumbnail that I used for this season, I just typed in Peaky Blinders Season 2, but the thing is, his character's on that poster, but I wasn't entirely sure if that was him. And then when his character didn't appear in the season premiere, I was like, oh fuck, maybe I grabbed the wrong poster. I'm probably gonna have to go back and change those thumbnails, but his character actually appeared in episode 2, and I'm assuming he's going to have a bigger role throughout the remainder of the season because why else would he be on the poster? So I'm definitely excited to see more from his character and what his character does from here on out. I'm assuming he's going to work with Thomas, but hey, we shall see. There's only one way to find out. If you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go.
Take a little walk to the edge of town, go across the tracks where secrets lie and
Interesting start, okay. I'm on board.
He was murdered this morning in a street show in the patch.
If you read the national press, you would know that the king has offered the rebel Irish a treaty. Irie have a long and glorious relationship with the Garrot. I imagine you boys have quite a laugh at my expense.
Laugh, sir.
You think it's funny that I developed feelings?
He's still so obsessed with her.
Right.
He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you say so.
Bloody man.
All right then. Name. Digger's kid. The Dick.
Spent a lot of time with the pictures, eh? Cowboy pictures.
What are you? Wait. It's not a real gun.
Let's have a look then,
It's
eh?
made of wood.
He almost got shot over it.
Bang. Bang. You ever been arrested?
No.
Good. You're the first bloke we've had in here today with no criminal record. First offence, you'll get a week inside. We'll give you £5 for your trouble. How does that
Shitty
sound,
job.
cowboy?
Yeah.
He's eager to do it.
Just tell him your address and we'll send someone round.
If the sheriff don't run you out of town first.
How was it?
This is what I'm here for.
Anything. But really, it was super.
She doesn't even know how to like interact with them. There's probably so much she wants to say.
The man who came to the house, he's driving a push car, he looks rich.
He works with horses.
Really? I love horses. Got about 1 million questions.
So do I.
Got different pictures in my head.
Well, here I am.
He seems like a good kid though. So I'm happy for her, but hopefully he doesn't like try to play her because he mentioned Thomas being rich.
Get out, kid, or I will shoot your fucking
Oh shit.
You did go in. Gun.
This is big. Tommy knows.
Young man, this is your cousin. Polly's son, Michael.
Is he here to stay though? Or is he just coming to visit?
You're here now, son. Welcome to the Shelby family.
Camden Town.
I'll be Heath.
Profession?
Baker.
Good lad. Fill it out. Fuck off. Next lad. Right, profession.
Baker.
Lad, fill it out. Fuck off.
Billy Kitchen.
Billy Kitchen. Occupation.
Head baker.
Fill it out.
No fuck off?
Let me show you, man. You never give power to the big man, would I tell you? Never give power to the big man.
All right, boys. You've now all been enrolled as bakers in the aerated bread company of Camden Town. If anyone asks, that's what you do. You're bakers. Don't touch any of the bread. It'll most likely explode. Any questions?
I haven't even seen any bread.
Is that a question? Uh-oh. Here we go. That wasn't even the guy that said something.
You wake up. Granted, he won't have any teeth left, but he will be a wiser man for it. And the last thing he will remember is your funny little joke. Forgive me, I interrupted.
Huh. Good speech. No! I knew it was gonna be a problem. I said it was gonna be a problem, and it is a problem. It's not a grand opening.
Vacancies filled.
I'm not the cleaner.
Oh no!
I have come to clean away some dirt.
Why don't you put that away before it goes off?
You killed my son. I've come to stop you. Because the coppers and nobody else will.
Holy shit.
Somebody has got to stop you people.
Profession?
Illegal bookmaker.
You don't admit that. You say something like umbrella mender, and we decide you're lying, and then we arrest you. Take him down, will you? I'll in the arrest myself.
Come on, son.
You killed him, huh?
As I've explained, he's not easy to get at, but when the time is right. Time is right. It's right
TikTok.
now. When he's away from his familiar territory, I will take him. Meantime, what do you want us to do about the kid in the cage in Birmingham?
Don't kill him. He's just a kid. Holy shit.
Why would you want me to say that out loud?
He's like, just do it. Don't make me say it. I'm gonna incriminate myself.
All right, I'll say it. We'll kill the Hancock's kid and send the message.
Good. And then you deal with Tommy fucking Shelby.
I wouldn't be able to work under those conditions.
Old Hancock's.
No.
I'm not a blinder. I'm not a blinder. I've been stood up. I'm not real. I'm not real. I'm not real.
Oh my god.
Last night, one of our men had his throat cut in Winson Green. This morning, I had a telegram saying it was Sabini who ordered it.
And it says here that Thomas Shelby's next.
It's good bout. You and one of the boys break a couple of windows, get yourselves arrested. One of our coppers get you into the green. You can find the bastards who did it. He was just a kid. We'll start a fund for his family, Paul.
Agreed. So, is that it? Can I go now?
Well, as company treasurer, I need your permission to spend 1,000 guineas on a horse.
1,000 guineas on a horse.
That's right.
What do we want with a 1,000 guinea horse?
A good racehorse is a passport to the owner's enclosure.
We'll be in there with all the toffs. Coppers won't know where to look.
So when is this sale?
Tomorrow.
Tommy's had a death threat, so we'll have to go with him for protection.
I want to go with them.
You see?
It'll be all right, Mum. Been to loads of horse auctions before
He
with my
said it.
uncle. They're very respectable.
That's gonna tug on our
People bring their
heartstrings.
butlers.
No. Fucking no.
She's trying to protect him, but he's almost a man now. He's got to start making decisions for himself.
All right, lads. This is a respectable event. You will all behave accordingly. No weapons, no drinking.
1,700, thank you. 1,900, 2,000, 2,000.
Why do people come late to these things?
2,500.
People come late because they know what they want.
I don't know who that woman is, but
We'll start the bidding at 800.
she's already taken notice.
Tommy, this is her.
850. 850. Do I hear 9? Do I hear 250?
She's gonna steal it from him.
Enough. Billy can use one of my geldings.
Sold to Mr.
Thomas Shelby.
Okay. I want to know more about this girl now. Got my eye on you.
Hey, Carlton.
I breed racehorses and train them. What is it you do?
I rarely answer questions.
Before you go, if you ever decided to put that filly out, I'd be interested in having her.
Plan to race her.
You ever train her?
I know people.
So will you consider me?
I will consider you.
You still don't tell me what you do.
Oh, I do bad things. But you already know that.
That bloody John.
New love interest?
Thomas Shelby.
Tommy Shelby and that fucking Arthur! Get him off there!
Kill him, Arthur. Yes.
Get him off there!
Did he just bite his ear off? Well, Michael's seen firsthand Peaky Blinders, what they're about.
You didn't see a thing. This didn't happen. All right, give me the keys. Michael, give me the keys. I'm all right to drive.
So? How'd it go?
It was cold in the van, but it was super. Really.
Did they behave themselves?
They were amazing, Mom. Really amazing.
Alright, he's holding his own. Alright guys, that was Peaky Blinders Season 2, Episode 3. And I gotta start at the very end of the episode because a lot went down, but that was the craziest bit, or craziest part of the episode. So, the failed hit, or the failed assassination attempt on Thomas. Wow, I did not see that coming. Yes, it was brought up earlier in the episode, but I didn't think it was going to go down this episode. So we did see Sabini say, and he was even choking his right-hand man, saying, you better get this done. You already have a job to do. This is your job. Never mind asking me about other things that you could do. This is what you need to do. Don't come back until it's done. And then we saw at the very end, they waited. At first I thought it was actually Sabini himself. And I think it's going to have to be, or he's going to be the one that's going to eventually have to step up and try to do it himself, because clearly the Peaky Blinders, they were ready for it. That's the one thing I love about Arthur. I said it at the end of the reaction, but I want to make sure I bring it up in this recap as well. He is loyal, like super loyal. Obviously because they're family, but he's also crazy. Like, he has an aggressive animal beast nature. Like, the second that man fired the shot at Thomas, he had already had his hand on the other guy's arm and boom, threw him down and started wailing on him. And he honestly should have killed him. I don't know why they pulled him off. I guess maybe they just wanted to show, like, hey, we didn't kill your guy even though you tried to kill us. We didn't kill another one of yours. There's no need for any more of this, but we already know Sabini's not going to stop there. He is fucking crazy. He was ready to kill his own guy even before the failed attempt at taking Thomas's life. So, yeah, I don't think Mr. Sabini is going to react very well to that. You just know he's going to go off next episode. But obviously, no one was harmed. Everyone was safe. Thank God for Arthur. Thank God Thomas got out of that all right. But I was actually a little bit worried there when I actually saw Michael standing there when all that commotion was going on. I was like, oh fuck, did he get shot or something? So thank God nothing actually went down and he remained unharmed. But the other thing that I was actually thinking about a little bit, and I really hope this doesn't happen later, and I think I'm completely wrong with this prediction, but I was a little bit worried at first because when Michael initially brought up that, hey, Thomas, he's pretty rich, eh? He has that car. Initially, I started thinking right away, oh shit, he's just there for the money. He doesn't actually care about Polly or his birth mom. He's just there to potentially rob them. I really hope that doesn't come back later on, and I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that, thankfully, but that was, I gotta be honest, that's the first thought that I had when he started asking about Thomas and how rich they are, but especially because he saw, too, Polly's house, when she brought him there, she's basically like giving him the world. She's throwing so much money at him right now. She's cooking for him. She's making sandwiches for him, packing lunches. She's taking him to museums. But at the same time, she doesn't want him to have any part of the business because obviously it's not a legal enterprise that they're running here. So she doesn't want him put in situations exactly like we saw at the end of the episode. She knows how dangerous the game that they're involved in is. So I completely understand as a parent, she doesn't want that for her son. She wants him to have a better life while still giving him everything that she reaped from this game. So yeah, it's tough to see, but he's already involved. He's already seen what the Peaky Blinders were all about. But the one person that didn't know what the Peaky Blinders were about was that one guy that got killed in jail. I felt so bad for that kid, and I didn't know what was coming, but I knew something was coming because he got a couple major scenes this episode. At first, when he was basically interviewed for his role in the Peaky Blinders, basically just taking the charges and taking the fall for him. They need somebody without a criminal record just so they wouldn't do any hard time. This guy's first time in jail, and he's the one that they choose to freaking go after, Sabini. Oh my God, I felt so bad for that kid. He seemed a little bit naive, maybe even a little bit slow. He seemed like a good kid. He was only there for a couple scenes, but goddamn, I don't think he deserved to have his throat sliced. So that was rough to see. It just shows you do not want to be any part or taking any part of what the Peaky Blinders do, because they're going against other squads and other mobs basically, and it's tough to see because everybody that gets in their way, there's bloodshed, there's going to be death, and people, I don't know if they really know what to expect when they're signing up for what they're signing up to be a part of. So that's really rough to see. A lot went down this episode. I'm trying to think. Those were like the major instances or the major occurrences, the major events of the episode, but we did see a little bit of Ada as well. Even though she doesn't necessarily want to be a part of things, just by being associated, just by being a Shelby born into the family, unfortunately, you're a part of things. And Thomas even said that to her this episode, like, you've already chosen your side without even having to choose a side. I know I'm paraphrasing there, but that's more or less what he said, and I think she understood completely what he was getting at. But yeah, this was another really good episode. That's one thing I like about these shows, these British shows that I've found, because I've only watched a couple, like The In-Betweeners and now this, but these 6-episode seasons, there's no time for filler episodes. And I feel like with a lot of these American shows, they more or less stretch out the story when they don't necessarily have to. But at least for me as a reactor, I certainly appreciate it. But as always, definitely let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. If you guys can like and subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.